Всем привет, народ, с вами Макс. Мы продолжаем играть в Бэтмен в Enemy Within. Вторая часть игры про Бэтмена от Telltale. Познакомились с новым противником, загадочником. Теперь оказались в пещере и осматриваем свои владения. Ранний прототип. Так, это прототип с первой части, а новый костюм где? Неужели не сделали новый? Я не могу одновременно быть повсюду, но это устройство позволяет мне действовать на расстоянии. Якорь. Что еще тут есть? Бэт-костюм. Вот это основной костюм, да? Мой костюм часто несет большой урон, но свои функции он выполняет. Этот костюм пострадал в битвах с детьми Аркхема и боевиками Харви Дента. Ладно, костюм посмотрели. Ну, этот я тоже смотрел. А где его настоящий-то костюм? Один пострадал, один старый. Неужели они новый не придумали? И все это время. Ну, опять же, непонятно, сколько времени прошло с первой части. Может, это прямо вот следующий день после событий первой игры.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Чё, Альфред, забухал?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first
Это надо показать доктору.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Данные из агентства, файлы загадочника, личное дело загадочника.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned.
Он похож чем-то на зеленую стрелу своим костюмом.
Scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
Почти все противники у Бэтмена заметили сумасшедшие.
The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
В Аркхеме места достаточно.
I know just the place for him.
Если бы его туда заточить еще.
Next to him, most of the
Что
inmates seem
Двуликий,
like a picture of
что
health.
Леди Аркхем, что Джокер, что вот этот чудак. Все сумасшедшие.
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Так, посмотрим данные агентства.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
Они все
About
усложняют.
losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. try and level the playing field.
Что еще? Новости Готэма. Сейчас бы новости почитать. Граждане Готэма поддерживают сотрудничество полиции и Бэтмена. Автор кто там? Джулия Мартинс. Новый редактор после вики. Да лол. Не прокрутить. Суд над Дентом снова перенесен. Кейт Кларк. Кларк Кейт. Это типа отсылка к Супермену, что ли? Кларк Кент. Кларк Кейт. Лол. Пасхалка. Джулия Мартинс. Ну, тут все, что происходило в первой части игры, в газеты запечатлели. Что еще не смотрели? Журнал. Ну, тут биографии различных персонажей, которые нам встречались. Еще 3 слота неизведанных. Так. Ну все.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Защелка. Он до сих пор не открывал этот ящик. О, тут новые элементы появились. Типа надо... надо еще кнопку зажать. Что-то намудрили здесь. Лол. Прикольно. Коробка с головоломкой открыли.
I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
У вас же интернет есть. Бэткомпьютер, загуглите ответ. Глаз бури, валет, игольное ушко, слепое правосудие. Ну, игольное ушко, в принципе, подходит к этому. Но я думаю, что здесь слепое правосудие. Правильный ответ. У меня есть глаз, но я не вижу. Да, наверное, к этому отсылка.
Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not 1.
So it's something else.
Ну тогда игольное ушко, ну как это вообще относится к сюжету? Или глаз бури? Есть такое выражение, глаз бури, да? Я просто не знаю. Ладно, игольное ушко.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Да, игольное ушко, походу. Билеты в кино. Найдите что-нибудь для диска. Билеты подойдут? Те самые памятные билеты. Загугли, у тебя же бэткомпьютер. Наверняка интернет есть. Что я должен сделать? Посмотрим, что еще тут есть. Альфред, поговорить.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ничего не сказал, офигеть. Тут можно, получается, по всей пещере гулять. А что мне сделать-то надо? Ответ найти. Вот это что за фигнюшка? К ней пройду. Проигрыватель. Да, давайте какой-нибудь музон поставим. Игла проигрывателя? Это ответ или что?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought.
Я чисто рандомно сюда подошел, решил включить музон. А тут его голос что-то делает. А, он эту шкатулку, короче, как диск поставил.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or
Похоже на спиннер.
Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
О, неплохо. Теперь можно будет юзать бэт-компьютер в любом месте.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Наверное, это как-то пригодится позже. Да, много нововведений. Я не ожидал прям. Новая игра в городе. Это типа как микроэпизоды. Да, каждый дают ачивку. Он изменился немножко в лице.
Glad I caught you.
После
I
первой
have some
части.
good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've
Опять
come to
она.
expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that
Да, я
contract
помню.
with the GCPD.
Там был вариант или лечебницу переделывать,
I would
или
love to get
полицейский
all the
участок.
details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Я выбрал
Well, I
лечебницу.
don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an
Oops.
odd thing to be carrying around the
Солгать.
office.
Что будет, если я солгу? Что-то для ЛЮЦИУСа вас не касается. Хорошо, что-то для
this.
ЛЮЦИУСа.
This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll
Тут
pick
прям
up this conversation.
помечаются варианты соврать.
Sounds great.
Это же тоже соврать, по сути. Это полуправда. Странно. Походу, это будет иметь какие-то последствия, если я буду много врать.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
А это еще что?
What in the...
It's not one of
Это еще
mine.
камера. Загадочник уже здесь. Наблюдает за своей штукой.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
А, это его сын или дочь?
Hey,
А,
Bruce.
дочь, окей.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Неплохая игрушка.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has
Ну что,
everything.
здорово, спасибо.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well,
Можно иногда молчать, там, троеточие, я так понимаю.
Not bad.
Можно промолчать в
See what I had to
ответ.
deal with
Никогда
growing
это
up.
не использовал.
Huh. There's something different about you.
В нем реально что-то
is.
изменилось. Ну,
And
кроме
I
уха,
don't just
конечно.
mean what happened to your ear.
Да, у него
I
лицо
can't quite
чуть
put my
изменилось.
finger on it. But you look... You look... You look...
Невероятно круто.
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
Badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass
Да
around here.
нет, точно
Thank
не
you very much.
постаревший.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce, it's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Заметила.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox.
Сейчас разгадает
Almost
загадка.
intentionally so.
Они не
Like
смогли, она
whoever
сейчас
put it
разгадает.
together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this?
Еще один мегамозг.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Клево, а?
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it
Ну
does.
ладно. Такая помощь нам
If
пригодится.
you think you can help,
Раз уж она
then be
шарит.
my guest.
Oh, I know I can.
Welcome.
I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Когда он увидит тебя, ему станет лучше. Он через многое прошел.
I'll let him tell you himself, but
Иногда такие прикольные варианты есть.
he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the
Рассказать ей
mission.
про Бэтмена.
We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Ну, в принципе,
She's family,
можно.
after all.
Хорошо, она бы вполне
If
подошла.
she's anything like you,
She's better than me.
Ее можно посвятить,
okay,
я думаю.
then let's give her a shot.
Только как мы это
Great.
скажем?
I'll start thinking about how
Привет,
we
я
can broach the
Бэтмен.
subject with her.
Знакомься.
In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Опа,
Mr. Wayne.
опять вы, назойливые агенты.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Мы же... А, они с Бэтменом знакомились. Они с
Guess I'll see you
Брюсом.
in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
Я скоро буду.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Зачем они к Брюсу пришли?
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Я что, попал в
I
неприятности?
sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Без палева закрыл. А что это, кстати?
Is this you?
Дела по загадочнику?
Yeah.
Я.
How old?
I don't know.
Это
7,
досье
8,
загадочника.
maybe.
Зачем? Без
So
палева.
happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city.
ЛЮЦИУС звонит.
Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Там что-то важное.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
Блин.
What's that all about?
Принять звонок, ладно. Черт, я не успел. Что он сделает тогда?
It's okay.
Я хотел
You
сначала
don't have to talk about it.
ответить. Он просто проигнорил. Он и телефон не взял, блин.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological
Это мне
portrait of
напоминает из первой части, когда
We've
тоже
been
Альфред
tracking
звонил,
him for
когда мы
months.
на конференции были.
but haven't been able to find him.
Меня это не касается.
I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place.
Значит, если не успеете ответить, он просто молчит,
Or
выбирает
international
троеточие.
terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
Жизнь
I
сложная
would.
штука.
The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Я легкая мишень.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as
Joker?
John Doe.
Кстати, что с
We
ним?
understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became
В конце
friends.
прошлой игры он
From the
был
sound
на
of it,
свободе.
you two were close.
Вы шутите?
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
Вообще-то
I
он
saw you
участвовал в
flee
гонке,
after
а
John
я
cut
всего лишь
another
пошел
inmate,
к
a man
телефону.
named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
Оставаться было опасно.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago.
Его
No one has
выписали?
seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Получается, он не
Why
сбежал.
would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Это жутко.
Okay, now I'm
Непонятно.
a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who
что-то
wants
знает.
everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Ну и к чему вы клоните?
And your point is, what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne.
Как
Maybe
и
you're
вы.
afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Так, все. Убирайтесь
Get the
отсюда.
hell out of my...
Надо было
That's an
ответить на
evacuation warning.
звонок
It's
ЛЮЦИУСа.
time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Какие они мерзкие. Как команда Уоллер. ЛЮЦИУС вызывает по скайпу уже.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building.
Что
Get
такое?
yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Что не так?
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Да ладно.
Lucius,
Что там происходит?
Really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
Это была бомба, может, замаскированная?
Lucius! No!
Походу, да. Бомба, которую даже эти всякие устройства не смогли распознать. Прощай, старый друг. Ну, это они еще малой кровью отделались на самом деле. Она могла и Бэтмена убить. Печально.
A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Мне будет тебя не хватать, старый друг. Ну или я позабочусь о твоей семье.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family, as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Надо было просто выкинуть эту загадку и все.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al.
В лучшем случае.
I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Я могу для тебя что-нибудь сделать?
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
Он делал важное
There's so
дело.
many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
В чем отличие Life is Strange от
Tiffany.
Telltale игр? То, что здесь очень быстро время проходит на ответ.
I know I shouldn't.
Там можно посидеть, подумать, выбрать вариант, а тут у тебя секунд 5-10.
It's okay.
Все.
Just
Чтобы
let it
быстро
out.
принимать такой блиц-опрос.
Just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Я расскажу тебе, но не здесь.
Please tell me.
Походу придется
Tiffany, I
ее
will tell you
посвятить
soon.
в наш секрет.
Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you.
Конечно, нет. Я не предвидел опасности.
I need to know.
Это, походу, важный опрос. Давайте скажем правду. Все равно она узнает рано или поздно.
I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Ваши отношения с Тиффани изменились. Тут еще отношения будут какие-то с персонажами.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Но все равно это бы произошло только позже.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Джокер. Здесь. Да ладно.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but
Давай-ка тут поговорим.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in this.
Я ему обещал одну услугу, когда он выйдет.
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Открытка.
I knew you'd be hurting. See, I thought it might make you feel
Не
better.
понял, он мне типа открытку подписал. Ты что, шутки шутишь? О, черт, я не успел.
So glad you like it.
Тут как-то быстрее время проходит. Не успевает,
People
видите?
get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which one's not
Ты же
to
не
cross.
серьезно? Ты сбежал, что ли?
How did you
Надо
get
вот это
out?
спросить.
Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a
загипнотизировал
soft
ее.
spot for me.
Доктор Лейланд. Насколько помню по комиксам, его лечащий врач была Харли, он ее как бы соблазнил, и типа она стала преступницей, он освободился. Но это же не Харли, доктор Лейланд. Хотя, хз.
A father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that favor you owe me.
Да, я помню.
For
Что он
settling the
хочет?
score with Zaz, and you know, getting you out of Arkham.
Я мог и отказаться, по идее. Все равно бы вышел.
Aren't you? I know.
Договор отменяется, это сумасшедший. Ну, мне просто интересно, а что он хочет?
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
At so many points in your lives. And now, he's gone.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them, but please don't let me down.
Ну, мне интересно, а кто эти люди? Я схожу.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Да, по-любому бандюганы какие-то. Хотя, может, даже сам загадочник.
This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship.
Конечно, место для разговора он не очень выбрал.
The guys will be so excited.
Улыбнуться в камеру, там по-любому. Бери.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
На похоронах селфи делает.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Кто же это?
Real piece of work. Calls himself
О, хоть в чем-то у нас с тобой цели совпадают.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised.
Да, я хочу его уничтожить.
Get my hands on him. I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people.
Ну, небольшие у нас интересы все-таки сходятся.
Smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Говори, где он. Ты можешь мне доверять.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you.
Давай, почему нет? Если нет, ты пожалеешь, буду признателен. Ладно, подыграем ему. Пока что.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Че же там за друзья? Я думал, загадочник его друг. Кажется, нет.
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Че, он там жучок поставил?
This trust between us.
Установить следящее устройство. Поверить, что он вернется. Ну, установить следящее устройство, только как он собирается сейчас его ставить?
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
На всякий случай.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Да, уж
I don't
это
think
точно.
that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Друг в беде. Очередную ачивку дали. Интересно, сколько всего таких микроэпизодов в одном?
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart. Makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Итак, нам нужно просканировать местонахождение загадочника. Ладно, давайте на этом сделаем небольшую паузу до следующей серии. Надеюсь, это вам понравилось. Обязательно ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал, нажимайте колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить следующую серию. С вами был Макс, канал Famous Games. Желаю всем удачи и всем пока.